This morning we come to say thank you before we ask for anything. The pre-service song this morning was respond, and that word is permeating in my spirit this morning. Respond, respond. What shall I render to the Lord for all his benefits to me? I will lift up the cup of salvation and call on the name of the Lord. The cup of salvation signifies the believer's acknowledgement of God's saving grace and their response of gratitude and worship. When someone does something for you, your response should be one of gratitude. How are you responding to the Lord with all that you're going through right now? Whatever the situation might look like, are you coming to him with a response of gratitude? Are you looking back on all the times that he came through for you and saying thank you? That I know that you've done it before, which means that I know that you can do it again. Perhaps what is stopping you from your elevation is your response in this current situation. So maybe God is trying to see how will they react? What will they do? Do they believe that they can do it with me? Do they believe that it's not over until I say that it is over? Do they believe that I have all power in my hands? So that way they can determine what is he going to do for you after this. So I ask you, I charge you today to come to him with a spirit of gratitude, saying that I can't change the situation, but I can change how I respond in the situation. So when we sing this song, we're saying, what can I do without you, Lord? The answer is I can't do anything without him. But my response with whatever I'm going through is that I will be grateful. I will be grateful through whatever it is that he has for me.
Tell me, what can I do? I can't live without you. I can't live without you. Oh, tell me, what can I do? I can't live without you. I can't live without you. Oh, tell me, what can I do? I can't live without you. Can't live without you. Oh, tell me, what can I do? I can't live without you. No, Lord, I can't live without you. So here's my heart, and here's my mind. I give you my soul, Lord. I need you to take control. Cause I've tried it all. I've tried it on my own. But what I found is I can't make it on my own. I can make it on my own, on my own. I can make it, I can make it. Tell me, what can I do? 'Cause I can't live without, I can't live without you. Tell me, what can I do? I can't live without, I can't live without. Here's my heart, here's my mind. I give you my soul, Lord. I need you to take control. 'Cause I've tried it all, tried it on my own, but what I found is I can make it on my own, on my own. I can make it, I can make it on my own, on my own. I can make it, I can make it. Tell me, what can I do? Let's cry out to the Lord and say, sing it real loud and say, sing it loud, sing it from your heart, say, say, I can't walk without you.
I can't walk without you.
Lord, I can't talk without you.
I can't talk without you.
And I can't sing without you.
I can't sing without you.
Lord, I'm nothing without you.
I'm nothing without you. I can't live without you. I can't live without you. I can't breathe without you. I can't breathe without you. I can't be without you. I can't be without you. Lord, I'm convinced that there is no me without you, Lord. I can't walk without you. I can't talk without you. I can't sing without you. I'm nothing without you. I can't live without you. I can't breathe without you. I can't be without you. There's no me without you.
What can I do? I can't live without. I can't live without. Oh, tell me what can I do? I can't live without you, Lord. I can't live without you. Lord, I'm desperate tonight. I can't live without you. I can't even move without you. There's no me without you, Lord. Lord, I'm crying out to you. I can't even think without you, Lord. I can't even breathe without you. Lord, where will we be without you, Lord? Lord, I'm a lost cause without you. I can't even be without you, Lord. I can't even move without you. There's no me without you, Lord. Oh, tell me, what can I do? 'Cause I can't live without you. I can't live without you. Oh, tell me, what can I do? 'Cause I can't live, oh, I can't live. So tell me, what can I do? 'Cause I can't live.
I can't live without.
I can't
I can't live without. So tell me, what can I do? 'Cause I can't live without you. I can't live without you.
I can't be without you.
And Lord, I'm convinced that there is no me without you, Lord. I can't walk without you. I can't talk without you. I can't sing without you. I'm nothing without you. I can't live without you. I can't breathe without you. I can't be without you.
There's no me without you. So tell me, what can I do? 'Cause I can't live without you. I can't live without you. Oh, tell me, what can I do? 'Cause I can't live without. I can't live without. So here's my heart. Here's my mind. I give you my soul, Lord. Need you to take control. 'Cause I've tried it on my own. And what I found is I can't make it. Oh, oh,
Hey, you could be anywhere, but you are here, and for that we are eternally grateful. Won't you give God the best praise you got on the inside of you? All right, that was cute. If you are excited to be inhaling and exhaling, won't you give God the best praise that you got on the inside? On the inside of you. This has not been lost on me and been stuck with me. You are, I want to tell you this, you are never as high as you think you are, nor are you ever as low as you think you are. Life is all about navigating the middle. Understanding that you can't let people put you in a place where you feel like you're higher than you think you are, because if you live for their praise, you'll die with their criticism. So you can't really listen to the crowd. Sometimes you gotta self-monitor where you are and what you're doing. Understanding that it's hard on Sunday mornings for me sometimes, because I understand that I'm talking to a room full of people who are in different spaces and places at the same time. Somebody is in here today on an inexplicably emotional high. I mean, things are going so good for them that they're almost scared. You ever been there? Like when things are so good, it's scary. Like, oh my gosh, like like I don't want to wait for the other shoe to drop, but things are just so good. But at the same time, you're talking to someone who came in and they feel like if one more thing happens, one more thing, I can't take one more bad call, I can't take one more bad move, I can't take one more bad decision. And you're talking to all of those people at the same time. And this is why I don't know what you believe. I don't know when you showed up. I don't know what you believe. This is why I marvel at God, because God will send a word that speaks to both situations at the same time. So I'm excited for whatever God is getting ready to do this morning, whatever God is getting ready to do this morning, whatever God is getting ready to do this morning. I'm excited for whatever God is getting ready to do this morning. You don't know what's going to happen when you show up on a Sunday morning. So I'm excited for whatever God is getting ready to do this morning. If you're watching online, I'm excited for whatever God is getting ready to do this morning, man. Listen, all right, two things. One, children's church is happening. Children's church is happening. So ages 5 to 10, y'all can make your way to the back. Ages 5 to 10. If you are interested in singing in the youth choir, y'all got to make y'all way to the running. All right, that's how you do it. That's call and response. What took off. I don't know if he was running because he wanted to or because the parent made him. Like, it's 5 to 10. Go on back there. Ages 5 to 10. Go on, make your way back. Make your way back. Make your way back. If you're interested in singing, make your way back. Whoa, they are moving. Look, she had to get out of the way. She said, oh. Also, all youth and young adults, we want you to participate. Please sign up for Fifth Sunday Worship. It is on August the 31st. Everybody shout August 31st. We've been daring all year long. We've been daring, and we are daring to give on August the 31st. So please, 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 we want you to use your creative gifts, your talent, all that you got to offer. So make sure you see Elder Shay, Sister Kendra before service ends. Crossroads 18 to 30, 18 to 30, please. 18 to 30. If you're 18 to 30, just throw your hand up at me. 18 to 30, 18 to 30. I see 8. Tawanda, put your hand down. 18 to 30, 18 to, wait a minute. Let me try this again. 18 to 30 in the physical, not in your mind. I see what's happening here. I asked you to put your blessed hands together for God in your struggle. I said 18 to 30, and a lot of y'all got a gold mouth spirit. Gold mouth. Remember in life, he told him it's in your mind, gold mouth. It's in your mind. A lot of y'all 18 to 30 in your mind. I don't mean in your mind. In real life, if you're 18 to 30, just meet up here at the altar right after service if you're 18 to 30. I'm excited because same way I say God can give you a word that moves two places at one time. I've been doing this series, and the series is exciting to me for different reasons probably than it's exciting for you. I am having a good time at connecting it spiritually, but I am also having a great time merging my love for hip hop and music and finding ways to fuse it and connect it into my sermonic illustration. I'm absolutely loving this. So we as a series, let's get it, Church Motivation 101. If you know where I got it from, great. If you don't, ask your grandkids when you leave. Tell them don't play the song for you, though. Don't play none of the songs. You can't play none of the songs. But I've been snatching titles affectionately to convey, and I'm loving the way that this is moving. So if you have your Bibles with you, 1 Samuel, the 16th chapter, 1 Samuel, the 16th chapter, 14th verse, 1 Samuel, 16th chapter, verse 14. If you were here last week or you saw last week online, just yell out what the title was last week. Okay, all right. All 6 of y'all, I thank you. I thank all 6 of you that remember. 16th chapter of 1 Samuel, 14th verse. If you take notes during service, just throw your hand up. So everyone knows I stand at the door when you leave. Man, this has been blessing me. People have been showing me their notes. And that blesses me because that means you're holding on to it for when you need it, even if you don't need it that particular Sunday. Taking notes is a great way to go. Seasoned saints say it's better to have a long pencil than a short memory. And so taking notes is a great thing. The oldest, Sade, has notes from like 2017. Like just scrolled back. It was like, look, dang, all these notes. And I was like, good gosh, I don't even have all them notes. And I preached it. But it is a good thing to be able to have it when you need it. 1 Samuel, 16th chapter, verse 14. With your Bible, your phone, your tablet in hand, just repeat after me. New day equals new mercies. By faith. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. Text simply reads like this. It says, now the Spirit of the Lord had departed from Saul. An evil spirit from the Lord tormented him. Let me read that again from the Message version. I just want to read it for emphasis sake. Message version says, at that very moment, the Spirit of God left Saul, and in its place, so in the place of the Spirit of God, the Spirit of God left Saul, and in its place, a black mood sent by God settled on him. So he had the Spirit of God, it left him, and in its place, a black mood, watch this, verbiage is important, sent by God, settled on him. And then watch what the text says. Text closes on verse 14 in the Message version. It says, and he was terrified. He was terrified. You're not too mean. Won't you grab somebody by the hand, look them in the eyes for as long as you can possibly stand it. Help me with this sermonic title. Tell them, it's enough to make me go crazy and lose my mind. That's the wrong one. Grab somebody on the other side. Tell them it's enough to make me go crazy and lose my mind. That's the wrong one. I want you to grab somebody behind you. Tell them it's enough to make me go crazy and lose my. You may be seated in the presence of God. While you're just shake your neighbor's hands and tell them don't go crazy. That's the wrong one. While you're still seated, shake the neighbor on the other side. Tell them don't go crazy. That's the wrong one. Just grab somebody behind you real quick. Just tell them don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. Everyone, if you could and you're not too mean, I need you to do me a favor. Would you just right where you are, if you could, and you're not too mean, right where you are. Could you start my clock, please? So I know where I'm at. If you could, and you're not too mean, right where you are. Close your eyes. Now imagine a candle on a table burning in a dark room. The candle is the only light in the room. Its flame doesn't just light the room, it also warms the room. It provides clarity and peace for anyone that comes in the room. It illuminates in the midst of the darkness that surrounds it. Now imagine all of a sudden, a gust of wind comes rushing through an open window, and just like the candle is blown out and the light is gone. The room that was once warm and was just moments ago a place of sanctity, in a flash becomes a room filled with uncertainty. You can open your eyes. The lit candle represents Saul when the Lord was with him. When the Lord was with Saul, Saul was like a light in a dark room. He was warm, provided clarity and peace to those around him. Saul was a good king when the Lord was with him. A good king, he was empowered, respected, revered, and most of all, illuminated from being enlightened. But somewhere along the way, the text tells us the Lord left him. When the Spirit of the Lord left him, his spiritual candle was blown out by the wind of his own rebellion. And just like that, darkness in the form of torment by an evil spirit replaced the love and light that was the presence of the Lord with darkness and grim that was now resting upon him. What are you trying to tell us, Pastor? Simply this: the worst place you can be is where God used to be. And I know, with your over sanctified imagination in mind, you telling me, but God is everywhere at the same time. No, the text tells us the Spirit of the Lord left him. God is everywhere at the same time. God is where God was and where God is and where God is getting ready to be at the same time. God is awesome. But the Spirit of God had left him. Only a couple quick things I want to tell you, and I gotta get you out of here. I want to try to do what you all do all the time. I want to try this Sunday nap thing, this after church nap thing that you talk so much about. But if I could tell you, the times in your life where you feel like it's enough to make me go crazy and lose my mind. One of those instances had to be Saul when he inexplicably lost the presence of God. I don't know if you've ever been there where you knew God was real, you knew God was everywhere, but you just didn't feel like the Spirit was resting on you. If I could tell you the first thing that the text is getting ready to shout us and getting ready to teach us is simply this. This is gonna mess you up. What you hate can also help you. First point, what you hate can also help you. I know I'm gonna have to walk you through this one this morning, and I'm ready. Watch this. This is the clearest and most direct example in the Old Testament where someone is tormented with an evil spirit. We know through the text that what happens next is Saul's attendants come to him and they say, we got to find someone that can help you through what it is that you're going through. So his attendants go and they seek David, who comes to his house to play the instrument for Saul. And Saul's better when David plays the instrument, but we learn later that Saul hates David. Wait a minute. What you hate can also help you. People will hate you and you won't even know why. You ever had somebody just like you? When somebody is saying, I go to work every day. I mean, people will legit hate you and not know you. But this is what'll mess you up. They'll hate you and not know you, but still need you. And I don't want to get too churchy too soon, but I would suggest that if they really knew your story, they would celebrate you and not hate you, because they would know that the story of the person that they're hating on is really the story of someone who has overcome so much. I told you God word that can stretch through a crowded room, and bless God, this word's got to hit everyone right in your heart, because the person next to you has no idea what you've been. I dare you lean on somebody for the first time and tell them, you have no idea what I've been through. See, I told you some stuff, but you don't know everything. I told you a little bit about me, but you don't know everything. You know what I show on social media, but you don't know what happens in my real life. You know what you get to see from a peripheral, but deep down inside, I've had to deal with some things that would have made you get up and almost give up. But because of the God on the inside of me, I continue to stand firm, not just in my physical, but in my faith, because I know God has been better to me than what I deserve. So the least I can do is keep showing up for God the way God keeps showing up for me. Translation: if you knew my story, you'd be happy for me. That I beat what I beat to get where I'm at. That I went through what I went through to be able to do what I do now. If you knew what I went through, you celebrate instead of hate. But people will hate you in this season for what God did for you in the last one. Preach, Dame Doris. It's earlier in the text, earlier in the chapter, that God tells Samuel to go anoint the next king. Watch the text. Saul is the king. God tells Samuel to go anoint the next king. So, did you hear what I said? Saul is the king. God tells Samuel to go anoint the next king. Did you miss it? Did you get it? Did you get into the back? Saul is the king. God tells Samuel to go anoint the next king. But there's only one problem. There's already a king. What do you do when God anoints you for the seat that somebody's already sitting in? It's well documented throughout this part of the canon that Saul hated David, and even with that hatred, watch this, even with Saul's hatred of David, it doesn't diminish the fact that David helped Saul right here. I'm preaching better than you responding, but maybe you just listening. So essentially what happens is, although Saul will grow to hate David, stop the history of the moment of what David did for Saul at that time. I am working. So sometimes we hate people in the present so much so that we dismiss what they did in the past. I can still appreciate what you did for me in the past without honoring you with my presence in the present. Simply meaning the history does not change because our current situation has changed. Our history is still like, y'all ain't hear me. You can love the memories you had with them without loving the moment that you have to have with them in order to maintain. No. I can maintain the memories without continuing the moment. The rise of David was hated by Saul when it should have been celebrated. Sometimes we ignore or disregard from certain sources because they or it doesn't look the way we want it to look. But you've got to understand that it may not always look the way you want it to look. It may be help disguised as your hate. And a lot of us hate to get through a thing that will ultimately help us. Preach, Dane. Why, you say, do I have to keep showing up to this job where these people treat me crazy? Because God is trying to test you in a way that suggests to you that if you can make it through the hate on this level, that I can take you to the hate on this level, but you can't get to this level until you show and prove that you can withstand the hate on this level. So you got to go through some stuff on level 3 so that by the time you get to level 10, you know how to respond. The problem for us is there's too many people operating on level 10 with a level 3 mentality because they've never gotten out of level 3 work ethic. You hate level 3 so much that you can't enjoy level 10 because you didn't get out of level 3 what you should have got out of level 3. Because what you hate can also help you. What you hate can also help you, but understand, help you can also harm you. What can help you can also harm you. We know God as a present help. But what can help you can also harm you. There's a part in the text that if you read too fast and you'll gloss over it and you'll miss it. The part in the text that jumps out me the most, the part in the text that jumps out to me the most, the part in the text that jumps out to me the most is in verse 14 where it says that the evil spirit was sent by God. So wait a minute, you mean to tell me the ever-present help that God, God sent the evil spirit? Yeah, do you know that there is a human responsibility for us that has to be in place even with God's divinity still maximized? God's divinity is no less powerful because your free will made a bad choice. What are you trying to say? Let me try it a different way for you. Because you decided to do the wrong thing doesn't mean that God ain't still God. Some stuff that you find yourself in, it ain't because God put you in it. Some stuff you find yourself in it is because you did it. I know we don't like conviction a lot in church. I understand. I knew it was heavy through this part. But some stuff is really the result of our own actions. And because Saul decided to be king the way Saul wanted to be king and not the way that God wanted Saul to be king, the consequence of it was God's spirit left Saul, and then Saul's... I ain't preaching. No, it's not you. It's not you. It's the person next to you. It's not you. It's not you. I ain't going to say touch yourself. It's not you. It's them. Tap them and say, you got to do the right thing. Tap them, because it's not you. You do the right thing all the time, but tap them. Say, you got to do the right thing. Tap them again. Tell them, you got to do the right thing. Because if you aren't careful and you keep doing the wrong thing, God will remove God's spirit from you. The text, not Dame, the text says it was replaced with a black mood. Text says Saul's spirit was so vexed that he became depressed. Now, get out of church for a second with Starbucks and we kicking it. I don't like Starbucks. We in Panera. I like Panera. Chicken avocado melt is amazing. We in Panera and we kicking it. Old Testament God was something else. Yeah, New Testament, they brought Jesus. Jesus flipped the table or two, but Old Testament God was just like smiting enemies. And if you ain't David, you ain't David. So remember, when we read the text, you aren't reading yourself into the text. You are taking principles from the text. Be clear. And David, see, David ain't Dane. Because some of y'all, David ain't us. Because some of us, let me not even say y'all, some of us, because I'm included, I'm in this boat. You might have been all right with a person who don't like you for no good reason, being so tormented by your presence that they become depressed. I don't wish depression on anyone, but people who unjustly hate me, this ain't you. This ain't your part. I ain't preaching your part. This ain't you. But here's what we got to understand for us. As much as anything can help you, to the opposite and equal extent, it can also harm you. In a different way, season saints will say same thing to make you laugh. Anybody who's ever got broke up with knows that. Anybody who's ever got broke up with. Because it's different. It ain't just breaking up when you've been, I'm trying to connect it for y'all. I'm still in the sermon. Being broke up with the wrong way will have you depressed. See, y'all gonna play church and gonna play holy on me, but I mean, I'm talking to those who know what it's like to be so broke up with that you can't eat. Yeah, see, the rest of them, they playing holy. They playing holy, but y'all been there with some, and I know some of you have been there. Some of you have talked to me about being there. You're gonna look at me crazy. You've been there when you got broke up with, and now you can't eat. Watch this, you can't sleep. You functioning on autopilot. You at work and don't want to work. Don't want nobody to talk to you. Feel like you're just walking around with a black cloud over you. Everybody ain't been broke up with. But for those of us who have, I was 12 years old playing a Lenny Williams song. I don't even want to say their name. Don't want to give them no credit. 12 years old. Talking about, oh. Y'all ain't never been broke. You could play the TV until the TV went off. See, kids now, like, TV went off. Oh, yeah, that was a time when you had got broke up with that TV couldn't even comfort you because TV went off. And you just had to sit in your broke upness and learn how to. Did I connect it for you yet? Did I connect it for you yet? That's where Saul was. That spirit was on him, had got him, couldn't function. One of my clients on Wednesday, she blessed me because we're trying to work on her being better to herself. Because she's good to everybody else, but she ain't good to herself. She does a lot for everybody else, but she don't do a lot for herself. She had helped so many people. Oh, watch my point. She had helped so many people that it was harming her. And she said to me, people keep saying to her, God reserves his toughest battles for his strongest soldiers. And she said to me, but what do I do? Because I don't want to be tough no more. Yes, we are here to help people. But you got to know when helping others at the expense of yourself makes your help ineffective. Last week, I shouted at the end talking about when I can take what's overflowing in my cup and it's in my saucer and I can pour it into somebody else's cup from my saucer. It don't impact me. And we shouted like crazy at the end. And then what? And that's still true. That still remains the same. As long as I can pour from what's in my saucer into somebody else's cup and they can get some of my overflow, that's a great thing. But it becomes problematic when I'm pouring from my cup into someone else's cup, because what good is it for me to fill up somebody else's cup and I have none left? I gotta move, but here's the worst part: when helping them is harming you and you don't even know it. It's cool when people don't like you and they tell you. It's harder when you have no clue. And that's where David was, unaware that the God in, I'm trying not to shout, but I feel a shout coming on. That's where David was. David was unaware that the God in his life was upsetting the devil in Saul's. Sometimes you can be in a where the God on you upsets the evil in someone else. Where walking into the room changes the room to such degree that people are now what? I don't know who I'm preaching to, but I know that when I walk in some rooms, there's a shift that happens inside the room. Because people can't talk the same way when I walk in the room. They can't act the same way when I walk in the room, because the God in me won't allow me to sit while you talk slick about somebody else that's not in the room, because I'm going to tell you, say it to them. There's a thing that I'm trying not to. David was unaware that the God in his life, that the God in his life was upsetting the spirit that had been placed on Saul's. And here's the flip side, trying to calm back down. Once we know that harm is mixed in with the help, then we got to help ourselves. There are places that I asked for an invite to in the past that I wouldn't even RSVP to now. Oh shucks, let me preach to you. You don't need anyone's sympathy invite to anything. Where God wants you to be, you will be. And there's no witch, warlock, hellhound, devil, evil spirit, or nobody that can stop you from getting what God has for you, because what God has for me is for. I gotta get ready to leave. Gotta get ready to leave you alone. But I told you, what you hate can also help you. Then I told you, what can help you can also harm you. But I gotta leave when I tell you it's because what can harm you can also heal you. Oh, shucks. Verse 23 says, I'm still in the text. I'm trying not to shout myself, but verse 23 says, whenever the Spirit of God came on Saul, when that black moon came, David would take out his instrument and just play. Watch the text. I'm in the text. I'm trying to hold on to my seat. The text says, when he would play, relief would come to Saul. Wait a minute. So you hate me, but when I do what I do, not even a hater can disagree that what I do is good. It's good. It's good. Even those who didn't like LeBron, they got a marvel when that. I couldn't stand Tom Brady, but man, that boy won some games. When you do what you do well enough, even your haters gotta admit, I still don't like them, but God's hand has to be on them because everything they touch wins. When you say this in church, all the church folk go crazy. Y'all, the text says, I gotta leave. My time is coming to an end. I gotta leave you here, but the text won't let me close without getting to this, because the text says, then relief would come to Saul, and watch the text, and he would feel better. You didn't shout yet? You didn't shout. Push him and say, why didn't you shout? Ask him. Why? No, really ask them. Why didn't you shout? Did you hear what Pastor just read? I don't believe you didn't shout. I've been preaching here for 11 years and you still don't know where to shout. I just told you, we done walked through a whole sermonic presentation. And I told you that Saul had lost the Spirit of God because the Spirit of God had left Saul and he was tormented by an evil spirit and that would come on him. But then I told you, we got to verse 23 and you didn't shout. I told you that every time the Spirit would come, that attendants would call David, and David would come and David would play his instrument. And when David played the instrument, Saul would get relief. And you didn't shout. I would have shouted at the next part, because the next part says, not only would Saul get relief, the text says, and he would feel better. And you still didn't shout. But the C clause, that was the A clause, the B clause. The C clause says, watch the and, conjunction, junction. The C clause says, and the evil spirit would leave him. Oh, shucks, I'm trying not to holler. But wait a minute, you mean to tell me that even with the hatred when David does what David does. Not only does Saul get relief, not only does Saul feel better, but the evil spirit that God had sent that was resting upon him, David used David's anointing to do what David does in such a fashion that the evil spirit has now left. Y'all still don't know where to shout. The very thing or person that Saul would grow to hate and thought would harm him was actually the very thing and person that God used to heal him. I got to leave when I tell you. I'm done. All sermon long, y'all thought the sermonic offering was from the perspective of Saul going crazy. A title affectionately stolen from Apostle Young Jizzle. Go crazy. Told you sometimes it's enough to make me go crazy and lose my mind. Why y'all tripping? I'm just fine. 9:45, about that time. Couldn't get it all week. Time to unwind. Praise like a champ and lose my mind. Here it is. Y'all thought it was from the perspective of Saul going crazy, but no. This is to warn you through the lens and perspective of David as a past circumstantial device for our present day situations. Translation: don't let someone else going crazy make you go crazy. The text tells us Saul was already going crazy and losing his mind. But just because Saul is losing Saul's mind and Saul is in the proximity of David, it's up to David to not lose David's mind. Just because Saul is, who am I preaching to? You can go as crazy as you want to. You ain't about to make me crash out because you don't know how to steer your